it's Lexi. I hope you're all doing well. I am sharing a video today that I was tagged in by Beth J here on YouTube. I'm gonna link her channel below. She tagged me a while ago and it took me some time to get around to doing this, but I had like the best time pulling out all of these scents. I recently, like just a couple minutes before sitting down to film this, went through and filmed an entire wax collection haul. And I was like, this is the best time for me to be able to go through and pull out all of my favorites for this video here that I was tagged in. So this is a video tag that I think originally was created by Krista here on YouTube, and she is K Marie Melt. I'm also gonna link her channel down below too. And I believe that the video was only for like your top 10 summer wax melt scents. And obviously, I took a little bit of time getting around to this video, so I was like, I'm kind of like past summer at this point. Now I'm already melting fall scents. So I thought, I'm just gonna take that and expand upon it. So I'm going to do a top 10 seasonal scents. So I went through and I pulled out my top 10 summer, my top 10 spring, my top 10 fall, and my top 10 winter. I will say my top 10 fall is like a top 13 or something because I like could not narrow it down. In fact, honestly, there's a few more that I would have loved to add to that. And then on top of it, this is only wax melts. I do have a few scentsy things, but for the most part, it's vendor wax. So I was also like, man, Bath and Body Works candles, I have like favorites for each season in that too. So that could be like a whole separate video. But for this one, I'm just gonna try to stick as much to the tag or like the original tag as possible, even though I'm like expanding upon it now. So thank you so much, Beth, for tagging me. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to it, but I had such a good time pulling out all these scents. And I also think it'll be fun to share with you guys. So I'm gonna start with, I guess we'll start with spring. That makes the most sense, I guess. So for my spring scents, this and the summer, these were both kind of difficult because I felt like they could be possibly interchangeable. Spring and summer scents really aren't that different from each other, so you could kind of mix and mingle these, but in my mind, I thought like some of the bakery scents that were like a little bit more like springy to me, I just stuck in here, even though there's like bakery in both. So I don't know, do with that what you will, I guess. First thing is actually a Scentsy wax melt. This is a scent that I had in my Scentsy club for a few rounds, and then I took it out, and I kind of regret it now because I feel like every time I smell this bar, I remember how much I liked it when I melted it. And it was very floral, like at the end. But man, I really love it. Anyway, this scent, I don't think I even said it. This scent is Hey Tiger Lily. I really hope that Scentsy brings it back next spring summer catalog because it's such a great one. It's tiger lily and like orange, like a mandarin orange scent. And it's like super juicy, but also like sweet floral. And it's like makes your mouth kind of pucker. It's very, very beautiful. This could definitely be like a summery scent also. But like I said, the floral, I was like, spring, I guess. So that one's amazing. Two loaves here from Salt Mountain Melts that are both like kind of not season specific bakery scents, but I just stuck them in the spring pile here. This is Fluffer Nutter Cookies from Salt Mountain. I think I said that. It's peanut butter, sugar cookie, and marshmallow cream. This smells like the most authentic peanut butter cookie scent that I've smelled in wax. So I was like, heck yeah, I gotta include that. That's a favorite, and I am so excited about more of that. And then this one here is Bake Shop. It's powdered donuts, waffle cone, and marshmallow fluff. Also from Salt Mountain Melts. This is another incredible scent. It is like, it's as delicious as the last one, just like if you are not into peanut butter, but you love a good like bakery cookie scent, then this one is that and more. Oh, so good, so good. Another bakery scent here, but this one is from Rose Girls. This is a Sweet Princess Party. This is one that was like kind of like a surprise love for me. I remember I melted through a whole bag of this and I was like, dang, that is so, so good. It's strawberry pound cake, cookie land, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and vanilla ice cream. This is an incredible scent. Like, the Cookie Land mixed with the cupcakes at Tiffany's is just like heaven on earth. It's such a good scent, and I honestly was so surprised when I melted that because I did not expect to fall in love with it that much, but I really do enjoy that. And then of course for spring, I have a ton of like rain and floral scents here at the bottom. This one here is Destination Wax Jasmine. It's just plain old jasmine, fresh jasmine flowers. This is one of the best jasmine oils that I found in vendor wax. Like, it is so sweet and not sharp. And it's just like this gentle, almost like baby. It's like a sweet, it's almost like something I feel like you could smell on like a baby, like a newborn baby type of floral scent. It makes no sense, but it's so sweet and soft and pretty. It's like a very delicate jasmine floral scent. I love this one, hence the loaf. Could not recommend that more if you are like me and you enjoy a jasmine floral scent. It's so good. Another floral scent here. This is from Southbound Candle Co. It's Wild Berry Tulips. It's tangerine, wild red berries, and fresh picked tulips, water lily, honeysuckle, and notes of musk. This is very, very pretty. It's not like one of the most strong scents I remember, but I remember when I melted it, it was just so unique. I really haven't smelled any other like floral scents like this before. It's almost like a candied tulip scent, if you can imagine what that would smell like. It's very, very, very pretty, sweet, soft. I love florals when it comes to springtime, and this is one that I'll definitely actively seek out. We have another one that I will actively seek out once I'm finished with this bag. This is Bliss from the Pharmacist's Daughter. It's jasmine, ylang ylang, citrus, ozone, and laundry. And this one also could kind of work for, I mean, all of these could work for summer, but this one kind of smells like, almost like it could be like a sunscreen type of scent. It's that kind of side of a floral. Very, very pretty. Makes the house just smell like clean and fresh, and it's not sharp or overwhelming. It's just gentle and like sweet and soft and pretty. It just like, the name fits it. It makes you feel blissful when you melt it. All right, next we have Grass Stain. So Grass Stain is from Destination Wax as well. And this says single note of fresh green grass. And I've smelled a lot of like vendor wax grass scents before, and most of them just smell almost like freshly mowed grass and like almost like dry grass, and not the vibe that I love. This is like dewy, wet, spring, sweet grass. Like, if you can imagine like grass, but make it wet and sweet, that's this. It's so good. I love it so much. So happy to have more. Could not recommend that scent more. I mean, all of these are my favorite, so I recommend all of them, but so good. This one here is Teddy Bees Wax Co. Rain and Woods. And this one is crunchy leaves, wet flowers, clove, balsam, patchouli, and sandalwood. This is one that I just, every single time I melt it, I'm like, gosh darn, I love this scent. It is just so good. It's like not, so a lot of these are kind of, you would think they would smell very similarly, like all of these like grass and rain and florals and everything, but they're all so different and unique, but still so like clean and sweet and fresh and beautiful. I really don't understand how Tiffany like made this so good, but it's like almost addictive. Yeah, this scent is just so good. I really hope that she brings this back in another pre-order soon, because I'm getting a little low and I'm gonna want to restock soon. It's such a great scent. And then finally, for my summer scent or spring scents, I have Kissing in the Rain from Rose Girls. This scent is, oh man, I forgot that I had this, but I would have just mentioned it had I not had the bag. This scent is so good. It's like one of my favorite like springtime scents ever. It's like dewy and sweet, and it kind of reminds me of if you had this, but you take out the slightly green note in it and you made this even more like floral. So just kind of similar. If you can't tell, I really do love like those dewy, wet scents. But man, it is definitely like a floral, but it's sweet and it's fresh and it's clean. It's amazing. It's amazing. Kissing in the Rain from Rose Girls. Could not recommend that one more for springtime too. So those are my spring favorites. Let me put those away and I'll get my summer favorites up next. Okay, so next I have my summer favorites. There are a lot of fruity type scents here, a little less floral, but still a few bakery. So let me start with the Rose Girls because I have 4 mini melter bags from Rose Girls. A lot of you guys will not be surprised. I feel like I'm very predictable when it comes to my favorites. But of course we have Moo Moo Track. This is birthday cake, banana cream pie, fresh picked strawberries, and marshmallow smoothie. This is like one of my all-time favorite staple scents. I truly won't be without that one. I just love having it for the summertime. It's amazing. It smells like a banana split milkshake type of scent. All right, so next we have Star of Wonder, Star of Night. This is Strawberry Euphoria and Serendipity. Serendipity is like a coconut whipped cream with a touch of cherry type scent. And then Strawberry Euphoria is like a blend of all of her different strawberry oils. That one smells like sliced up real strawberries. You mix it into a strawberry jello and then you put on homemade whipped cream. It's incredible. This one here is Manic Mario Madness. This one is a scent that reminds me more of like late fall. So like last month and this month are like the typical months that I would melt this around. It's Macintosh Madness, Blueberry Muffin, and Vanilla Ice Cream. This is a phenomenal scent. It's just the way that the Mac apple pairs with the blueberry. It's so unique and like tart, but juicy. And then with the vanilla, it just helps like round out the scent. It's an amazing scent. Like I said, late fall scent. Just a knockout. It's such a good scent. Next one is very new to me, and I've only melted a little bit of this, but what I did melt, I totally was smitten by. This is Glamping. It's Bonfire Bliss, Cedar, Tobacco, Vanilla Amber, Musk, and Summer Flowers. This scent to me reminds me of waking up the next morning after camping outside under the stars and the bonfire from the night before is dead, but you can still smell like the sweet sootiness of like the smoke and like the embers kind of still like a little bit, they're burning like a little bit, and then there's like flowers in the distance and it's like late summer. It's just, yeah, it's a good vibe. Such a great scent. I love that one for summer. I have Circus Animal Stuffed Sugar Cookies from Salt Mountain Melts. This is an OG favorite of like 100 million people, not 100 million, but a lot of people out there in the wax community. It's just so good. If you don't know the notes, it's Circus Animal Cookies, sugar cookie dough, frosted sugar cookies. And this to my nose really reminds me of these like little tiny circus animal, like the pink circus animal cookies. And specifically reminds me of when I was younger and I would get those from like the store that was down the road from us. Like I remember like eating those at the store, and it just reminds me of like my youth, I guess. So I guess maybe that's another reason I'm really drawn to this. But it's like a very sweet, creamy cherry cookie scent. It's amazing. Could not recommend that one more. I have 4 Scentsy clamshells here, all of which are in my Scentsy club and will absolutely never leave. If you are curious what Scentsy club staples I have, they're all in this video. And I have like, yeah, there's a bunch here, but these are the ones that will like never ever leave my club because I love them. I have Graham Cracker Crunch. This is like a peanut butter cookie scent. It's phenomenal. I'm like obsessed with it. This is a sweet plum pastry. This one is a favorite among also like a lot of people. I got to use this soon because man, it's getting juicy. But this is an amazing scent. It's like a tart plum scent, but with like this creamy, like, I don't know, there's like this creamy kind of quality to it. But it's still like juicy and fruity and it's just good. Strawberry swirl. This is a strawberry milkshake to me. This is a straight up strawberry milkshake with like the Hershey strawberry syrup in it. And then mulberry bush. This is juicy juice fruit juice. I don't know what kind, but like maybe the OG. It is the most incredible, mouth-watering, juicy, fruity scent ever. I don't believe that any of these you can get right now, but if you're a part of like a Scentsy buy and sell, like trading type of Facebook group, and you see any of these, or you can ask for any of these if anybody has them, could not recommend any of those more. And then finally, if you had to guess my top summer favorite, everybody would be able to guess if you've watched my channel for any amount of time. It's Heat Wave from Salt Mountain Melts. This is like my favorite. It's strawberry, raspberry, guava, and margarita. I've said it a million times. I feel like this margarita oil specifically is the best one to my nose because it's not sharp lime. It's a very juicy, almost like a lime margarita mix type of oil scent. Love that one. Could not recommend that more. It is the perfect tropical fruity summertime scent. Okay, like I mentioned, I could not narrow it down for my fall scents, so I have a few here. And I will say, I do have 2 scents that I wanted to kind of do like an honorable mention for. The last one for the summer basket, I did melt a scent this past summer from Empire Alchemy called Coastline Trail. That one I would stick in my summer like favorites. That was phenomenal, but I just don't have it on me right now. I'll have to order some of that coming up soon if it's brought back, but like phenomenal. Love that one. That one would be in there. And also for my Halloween fall bin here, I don't have any more, and I really thought I did, and I'm shocked that I don't. But Carbs with Ghoul Friends from Roast Girls, that's also a favorite. I thought I had some, and I'm realizing as I went through my whole stash, I was like, I don't have any Carbs with Ghoul Friends. So I'll have to get some. But yeah, that's another favorite. It's so good. Okay. For the rest of these, I do have, actually, let's start with my Faded Opulence. So this is a scent, it's a part of the Bathing Garden Halloween release every year, but I feel like this is also like a scent that you could just use any time of year. Technically, I think the notes are like a spiced cola scent, like a spicy, like a fall spice cola scent. To my nose, and it's always reminded me of this since I melted it, this really reminds me specifically of the cola flavored bottle cap candies. When I melt this, there's almost like a powdery quality to the cola. It's not spicy to my nose, and I feel like other people get different things when they melt this, but to me it really reminds me of like a bottle cap candy scent. So I love it. It's technically like a fall release blend, but I feel like it could go any time of year. And then there are a few here. I guess I want to mention these kind of all together. So, okay, so we've got Brita's Creepy Treasures, The Exorcist, which is Palo Santo, patchouli, and vanilla bean marshmallow, I believe. And then we've got Salt Mountain Melts Coven, which is marshmallow fireside, Palo Santo, and powdered donut. And we have L3 Waxy Wonders Today's October 3rd, which is Palo Santo, toasted mallow, sugar cookie royale. All 3 of these are somewhat similar, and in my opinion, you couldn't go wrong with any of these. I think all of these are phenomenal and are perfect for like the fall season. So if you are craving like a really pretty, like outdoorsy, masculine, like Palo Santo-y type of scent with a sweetness of vanilla, all of these are great. Literally all of these are great. I think, well, The Exorcist is the only one that has patchouli in it. So I'm a big patchouli fan, so I love The Exorcist. But if you don't like patchouli, then I feel like either of these ones. And then this one, Coven, has like a really nice, distinct powdered sugar note in it, which I really like. So all of those are great. I have another one here from British Creepy Treasures, and this one is Hannah Crana. It's roasted pine cones, Palo Santo, and pink sugar. And I feel like this also could be like a wintry type blend too, fall and winter. This is an amazing scent, and I said this before in a few videos, didn't ever realize I could like pink sugar as much as I did when I had it blended in this. This scent is so freaking good. If you are a fan of the roasted pine cone or pine cone scents in wax, you absolutely need to try this. I think that this is an amazing pine cone fragrance blend. It's so good. So Hannah Crana from British Creepy Treasures. I have, this is Voodoo, and this is from That Smell Good shop. It's patchouli, cedar, and spices. If you can't tell, my fall is like a lot of patchouli scents, but this is so, so good. It's like a spicy patchouli. Oh, it's so good. It's like an extra spicy, dirty patchouli scent, and it smells like Halloween, like in a haunted house, spooky. There's like a man who's like wearing patchouli, and he's like one of the haunted house scare guys, but he's like maybe a little rugged and handsome. I have no idea what I'm talking about. This smells amazing. I love it. Could not recommend that more. I have another one here from the Bathing Garden. This is Charred Jack-o'-lantern, and I feel like the notes of this are just like a pumpkin that's been dropped into a bonfire. And that's what it is. It smells like a realistic pumpkin scent that's been like put into a bonfire. It's very smoky, very pumpkin-y, but also like sweet, smoky. I love this scent. Also another favorite staple that I won't go a Halloween season without. I have two from Scentsy, and if you guys watch my giant collection haul or collection video, you'll see that these are both like, I'm a little crazy obsessed with these. So I have Ghostly Greetings, and this one is like plum and I think there's patchouli in this, right? Plum and patchouli and something else, and it's so good. So Ghostly Greetings, and then Halloween Town, which is like cedarwood and, oh, so good. Cedarwood and something else. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But these two scents, another, like, if you can get your hands on either of these, I don't think either of these are available right now. This was just in a Bring Back My Bar. And I feel like both of these are very, like, either you love it or you hate it type of scents. And I love these. These are my kind of scents. So both of those are faves. This one is Witches Be Crazy from Teddy Bees. It's birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, and a pinch of cinnamon spice vanilla. This one is so good. If you want like a beautiful pumpkin pecan waffle based bakery scent in the fall, I feel like you really can't go wrong with this one. It's just really creamy, sweet, cakey with like that kiss of like the pumpkin pecan waffles. It's amazing. Also a total favorite. I have three from Zape. So I have Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice is dried leaves, smoky bonfire, and sweet vanilla bean. This is a favorite. Very, very smoky, but it's like, if you can imagine Marshmallow Fireside, but you flip it around. So it's like more smoky with a little bit of sweetness rather than very sweet with a little kiss of smokiness. That's Beetlejuice. Also another scent that I feel like kind of puts me in the mindset of like October, fall, Halloween kind of spooky vibes. This one here is Zape's Halloween Town. This is caramel cider, autumn leaves, and haunted houses. There is a note in this scent that is so unique, and it's like, smells like musty basement, but like in the best way. It's like, there's like this background of like a musty, there's like a musky basement scent, but then there's also like this candy, like caramely sweetness, and then there's like the earthiness of like leaves. This is a very interesting blend of scents, and I don't think that they brought this back this year. I don't think, but I have I have a few backups of this. It's a great scent. I love it. It's very unique. And then a recent favorite from last year, I believe. This is Black Magic Chai from Zape. It's spiced chai, creamy caramel, sweet candied apples, and Halloween pumpkins. If you want a chai spice without the black tea note, and then you add in like sweet apples and like a little kiss of like pumpkin in there, this is that scent. It's creamy, it's drinkable, it's delicious. Could not recommend this one more. Phenomenal scents. All of those are like faves. Okay, and finishing it up with the winter scents, I do have one that I feel like I'm gonna put right in between the fall and winter because I really don't know where this one should go. It's Khaleesi from Teddy Bees. It's Palo Santo, tonka bean, wood, warm vanilla sugar, and fireside. This scent to me smells like a really beautiful, like mature woman. She's like boss girl energy, like very pretty, strong, but like kind of a little like masculine and edgy, and just like, oh, it's amazing. It's so good because the Palo Santo and the fireside and the oud wood to me are kind of more like masculine leaning, but then the tonka bean and the warm vanilla sugar are kind of like feminine. So it's like this beautiful like balance of both of those like things, and it's just magical. So I don't know if that's really more winter because of fireside or more fall. So I'm sticking that in the middle. It's a favorite. I could not include that in this favorites video. So where it goes, you guys decide. I don't know. But yeah, so winter scents. I have 2 here from Scentsy. So these are the last 2 that I'll mention from Scentsy that are like, I will never take them out of the club. So I have Fluffy Fleece, and this one literally smells like a fleece blanket. I mean, it says it. I've said this before. I don't know how Scentsy made it smell like a fleece blanket, but it like specifically reminds me of when I was younger. I had like this Winnie the Pooh fleece sweater that was like blue, kind of like this but a little darker, and it like really, it was like a fleece like hoodie with Winnie the Pooh on it. It reminds me of this. Maybe that's why I love that scent so much, but it's so good. And this is Cozy Cardigan. And I think there's like rose there, maybe a rose note in here or something. This is so beautiful and sweet. And it reminds me of like, it's like a winter floral. It's warm and it's inviting and it's sweet and it's cozy, but it's also like feminine, florally. Like if this was a perfume, which I think Scentsy might have made this into a body care thing, I would wear that all the time. It's so pretty. In fact, I should probably look this year. They might have it, right? I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. But it's amazing. I have Angelic Patchouli from the Bathing Garden, and this is patchouli blended with jasmine and maybe something else. But I mean, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so good. This to me smells like Christmas night. Like it's like a nighttime Christmas party. Everybody's like dressed up really beautiful. Like it's very sophisticated. I don't know. It's just like a very pretty, you'd have to like patchouli and you'd have to like jasmine, but those are 2 of my favorite scents that I feel like a lot of people don't like. So I don't know. This one to me is like the best thing ever. But it's also like one of those like either you like it or you don't kind of scent. So if you don't like patchouli, you wouldn't like that. But if you do like patchouli and you're kind of on jasmine, or if you love jasmine, you're kind of on patchouli, try that scent. It's so good. Okay. I have, let's see. Let's talk about these 2 here from Zape. So these are the 2 scents from Zape for the Christmas season. I think that there's a poll up now still. Hopefully it's still going for the upcoming Zape 2023 launch. If you see these scents, vote on these scents. I think she already said Yuletide Carols is coming back, but Yuletide Carols is winter fir trees and sweet vanilla bean. The fir tree oil from Zape, I've talked about this 100 times. It is the best fir tree oil I've smelled in vendor wax. Could not recommend it more. It's like this beautiful sweet tree scent, and that one is phenomenal. It's a knockout blend. It's like a lot of people's favorites, but it's for a reason. And then this one is Tinseltown. It's so good, you guys. If this does not come back, I might cry. I might cry. Tinseltown is sweet caramel cider and fir tree lined streets. So it's that amazing fir oil that I mentioned for the last one, but mixed with the sweet caramel cider, which is also in the Halloween Town scent from Zape that I mentioned. Go vote your hearts out on this because I think everybody and their mom should try this scent. It's so good. It's like the most beautiful like tree. It's like you're walking in like a Christmas village and all of the lights are like twinkling on the trees and there's snow falling and you're holding like this hot cup of caramel cider and it's like filling your nose, but you smell the trees in the distance. It's like the best scent ever. So yeah, I love that one. I have one here from Teddy Bees for winter, and this is Winterfell. This is another mega popular one for good reason. It's Marshmallow Fireside, Palo Santo, White Birch, Icy Snow, and Vanilla. This one is super unique in the way that it's like, it smells like fresh winter air, like outdoorsy, fresh winter air. And it's like, I'm not always huge on mint scents or anything, but this is like just enough. There's like a little kiss of mint, I think with the birch maybe blended with it, that makes it like just enough mint that almost like makes your nose think that you're outside and it's a little cold right on the end. That's kind of what it smells like, but it's outdoorsy and fresh and like you almost feel like the crispness of like the cold on your nose, like feeling your nose getting red. That's what that scent does for me. It's awesome. It's a great scent. And then this one here is Rose Girls Christmas Eve in Cookie Land. Phenomenal blend. It's eggnog, royal sugar cookie, monster cookie, marshmallow smoothie, and donut holes. If you're looking for a really good like eggnog-based bakery scent for the Christmas season, it's this one. It's like the most creamy, delicious eggnog. It's so, so good. Yeah, mixed with the Cookie Land blends. You can't go wrong with those. Another eggnog scent, though, that I also really recommend and think is a love. This is Milk and Cookies for Santa from Salt Mountain Melts. It's eggnog, Mrs. Claus's cookies, and sugar cookies. This eggnog also is very creamy and sweet and not like boozy or like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like eggnogs are either overly boozy or overly spicy. And this one is like perfectly creamy and then mixed with the cookies. You can't go wrong with that. And then finally, you could probably also guess, this is Salt Mountain Melts by the Fireplace. This is another wintertime staple for me. It's chestnuts, clove, smoky wood, vanilla, and neroli. And this is based on the replica perfume by the Fireplace, which when I smelled this, I didn't know that that's what it was based on. I loved this so much that I went out and bought the replica by the Fireplace perfume to wear because I want this scent all over me all the time. It's that good. It's so good. It's like if you want a non-bakery, non-pepperminty, non-tree-based winter scent, this is it. It makes your house smell warm and sweet and inviting without being like Christmas. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, you probably noticed here, I didn't pick a lot of, I don't think I had like any really pepperminty blends. And really not that many tree-based stuff, but yeah, sometimes it gets overwhelming for all those scents in the winter. That is it, you guys. I really appreciate you tagging me in this, Beth. This was so fun to do. I had a blast. I am going to, just because this was technically not the right tag, I'm not going to specifically tag anybody, but I will say if there's anybody who has seen Krista's video that you want to do like the summer specific one, feel free to. Or if you want to do all of them like this, feel free to. I'm just going to say like whoever wants to do it, if you're watching this, I would love to know if you do it. And if you've already done it, you did the summer one earlier, let me know in a comment because I'm behind on like everybody's videos. I've been so out of the loop and I'm just now like being able to like get back to it and like watch some more videos. So I would love to watch some of your videos. If anybody's done this tag, please let me know. Thank you, Krista, for creating this. This was so fun. And yeah, I'm excited to see what else people are, favoriting out there so I can probably grow my obsession even more here. So thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye guys.